Dan Willis here, and we're talking about Southern Management Systems Collection Agency and specifically how to negotiate a settlement agreement and so it will help and improve your credit score. Now, you only want to enter into negotiations after your account has been validated and you've investigated that statute of limitations legal time window. We discussed that here in an earlier video. If you happen to miss it, we'll include a link in the description below. Now, if your account is validated and it is within that statute of limitations legal time window, our next step is to negotiate a settlement agreement directly with Southern Management Systems. Now, there's two parts to your settlement agreement, and it's best to get this in writing. First, we need to negotiate to settle and pay off this collection debt for less than the total balance. Often, you'll be able to negotiate and settle for just a fraction of the total account balance, typically in the range of about 20% up to about 40% of the balance. For example, with a $1,000 debt, you may be able to settle for just 20% or $200. This is standard operating practice, and most debt collectors will be joyful to accept a settlement for less payment. The second part of our settlement agreement is mission critical. In exchange for our payment, we must get Southern Management Systems to agree they'll stop reporting our account information to all three credit bureaus. If we overlook this part of our agreement, once we make payment, the only thing that's going to change is the status of the collection on our credit report. It'll be changed from an unpaid collection to a paid collection. And if you'd like some help, you can get a free credit report consultation by calling toll-free 1-844-517-7627. Now let's discuss what's called a pay for delete. Are you familiar with this outstanding sounding approach called a pay for delete method for dealing with debt collectors? It's where we demand Southern Management Systems first delete the negative item from our credit reports and then we'll make payment. How sweet it sounds, and you're welcome to try this approach, but please don't hold your breath. In our decade-plus years of working with folks, we've yet to hear of even one person or one company ever making this agreement. Instead, we suggest getting Southern Management Systems to agree to stop reporting your account information to the credit bureaus in exchange for your payment. It's a small difference, but this is an agreement they will make, and this will enable us to clear your credit report in our step here coming up, which is how to remove collections from your credit report. In our final step here, we're talking about how to clean up your credit report and remove this collection mark. And to do this, we're going to need to exercise more of your consumer rights, this time those granted by the Fair Credit Reporting Act, or FCRA. This federal legislation is what enables us to dispute and challenge any item on our credit reports so long as we believe it's inaccurate, incorrect, or made in error. And yes, we're going to dispute the Southern Management Systems collection mark. There's three ways to file your credit report dispute: online, over the phone, and by mail. Once the credit bureaus get your dispute, they first get to deem it valid or frivolous. And this is another conversation for another time and place. So for more, check out we're going to include a link in the description below over to an article at our website for the full story. We also have a free report available there for you, the 7 proven ways to boost your credit score. Now, once the credit bureaus get your dispute and they find it valid, they're required to investigate the item. They'll call it a reinvestigation. Nevertheless, during which they'll contact Southern Management Systems and ask them to verify the account. As per your settlement agreement directly with Southern Management Systems, they won't verify your account during the credit bureau's investigation. This is the second part of your settlement agreement with Southern Management to agree to stop reporting your account information to the credit bureaus. As a result, and in compliance with the Fair Credit Reporting Act, the credit bureaus must remove this item from your credit reports. You see, every item on your credit report is supposed to be verifiable according to the Fair Credit Reporting Act. And if not, it's required, and it's supposed to, and it's mandated to be removed from your credit report. This is how to remove bad credit, and legally, and before serving your maximum 7-year bad credit prison sentence. And if you'd like some help, you can get a free credit report consultation by calling toll-free 1-844-517-7627. For clarity, if this collection mark is on all 3 of your credit reports, you're going to need to file 3 separate credit disputes. As in, you'll need to dispute Equifax to clear your Equifax credit report. You'll also need to dispute TransUnion to potentially clear your TransUnion credit report, and likewise with Experian. And on a side, there have been amendments made to the Fair Credit Reporting Act over time. The most recent and notable is today you are able to dispute a data furnisher directly, thus bypassing the credit bureaus. In this case, the data furnisher would be Southern Management Systems. Now let's wrap this all together. Listen, it's not easy dealing with debt collectors, nor is it easy living with the expense or the embarrassment of less than perfect credit. Contrary to popular belief, you're not locked up in bad credit prison for 7 long years. 7 years is the maximum amount of time most negative items can remain on your credit report. In other words, there is no minimum amount of time any negative item must remain on your credit report. Let us repeat, there is no minimum amount of time any negative item must remain on your credit report. And it's true, every year, millions of negative items are removed and long before the maximum 7-year sentence. Don't lose sight of the fact that every last one of these alphabet soup laws have been passed to protect you, the consumer. At the end of the day, your credit score is akin to your grade point average, or GPA, in glory school days past. It doesn't matter if you're acing every class, if you're failing art class, because that one negative mark is going to obliterate your overall GPA. This too is true of your credit score, and this is why it's of such paramount importance to clear your credit and remove any dings, blemishes, and negative marks. For many Americans, this is the cause of a low credit score. The good news is, in 2017 alone, over 10 million negative items were removed from consumers' credit reports. This includes millions of collections, and we encourage our members to consider professional help with legal, legitimate, and effective credit restoration services. One of the best is the Lexington Law Firm. They've helped their clients successfully remove collections, late payments, charge-offs, repossessions, student loans, and many more negative credit report items. And if you'd like some help, you can get a free credit report consultation by calling toll-free 1-844-517-7627. Again, that's for a free credit report consultation, and the toll-free phone number is 1-844-517-7627. This is Dan Willis. We're going to include a link in the description below over to an article at our website for the full story. We also have a free report available there for you, the 7 proven ways to boost your credit score. And of course, subscribe and join our congregation. Have a fantastic day, and looking forward to talking to you again here soon.